Hey guys, what's up? Irish Emerald here, and welcome to our end of year channel review for this channel. And I'm basically just going to be kind of talking about how the year went for me, some of the things I learned, all that kind of good stuff, and then also be talking about the coming year 2018 as to goals that I kind of want to hit for this channel, and of course the different kind of content that we will be actually bringing out for you guys to actually watch and enjoy. So definitely feel free to tab out from this and just listen away while doing something else, because literally it's just going to be me, just this face right here, just talking to you guys here through the webcam. So definitely free to tab out. I think the best place to start is kind of with this video that I actually recorded this time last year. So my 2016 year review, I had boldly said that I really want to hit 1K by the end of 2017. Exceptionally ambitious, too much so, but I was of the opinion if you don't aim high you never will actually get anywhere near to what you're actually looking to hit. So with that said, I decided that I would go out and we would change this goal that we were actually trying to hit for the channel. And thankfully we went for 500, we did hit 500. I'm doing this video on the 19th of December, and we are actually sitting at 520 subs. So I want to say a huge thank you to you guys for the love and support you guys have given me, whether it be watching my let's plays, watching the streams, sharing my videos, sharing the streams, being in the chat in the streams, liking the streams, all that kind of good stuff, being in the new Discord server, like everything. It's been absolutely mind-blowing, and I want to thank you guys so much, because without you guys we wouldn't have hit 500 at all. So I'm really delighted with that. I'm absolutely excited, and I think we have a good bit of momentum now going into 2018. I know we're taking a bit of a break over Christmas, but I think when the first week of January comes back, we'll be able to kind of really try and grow the channel a little bit more. So I'm really delighted about that. Before I kind of jump into what I want to start for the plans for 2018, I actually want to have a quick reflect on 2017. Because as I did say, I did kind of aim very high for 1,000 subs, and looking back now, there's a lot more I could have done that I actually ended up doing later on throughout the year. I definitely think the big thing I learned this year was that presentation is huge. I definitely would say that graphically and visually speaking, some of the stuff that was definitely out earlier on this year was poor compared to what I have now. I definitely did a lot more work on the graphics kind of things. I didn't think it would have, like, I always kind of try to keep the graphics basic enough, because I'm not the best graphic designer in the world. I'm slowly learning a little bit more. I do the thumbnails for our live streams, which I think have improved a lot over the year. But I have gotten other people to actually, I have commissioned other people to do let's plays and layouts for the streams and whatnot, so as to make that look a little bit more tidier for you guys, because I definitely think that was one thing I was messing up on, was visually speaking, the stuff we do wasn't too appealing on the eye. And no matter how well, even though I might not be great at actually talking through a let's play or talking through whatever's going on in a battle or whatever opinion is of that, like, you know, I think if it isn't visually appealing, no matter how good I am, if it's not visually appealing, then it's never going to take off. So definitely I think that was something I should have really nailed on the head really early on last year, and thankfully I did learn my lesson as the year went along. And I do think graphically we're doing a lot better now. I think visually, when you look at the stuff I produce, the let's play looks really nice and crisp. The stuff we do on stream with the layout and such is very nice, and I'm kind of hoping that we kind of keep that element to the channel going. The fact that we keep the stuff visually looking crisp, and hopefully that would draw more people to watch the channel and all that kind of stuff, and then hopefully subscribe and all that kind of things, and help the channel grow. And I think that was the main takeaway I took from this year. Just visually not great, and we did improve, and I think it's one big thing that I would say that I've improved myself for this channel, is just visually we look a lot better. I would say maybe kind of some of the content I do create, it has improved slightly as well. I was kind of looking back at like an old one my old Pokemon Sun Let's Play, which I was doing about this time last year, and I would say that you know, even from there to where I am at now, I think it's a lot different. I think it's a good bit better. Or like, or just basically my talking through the gameplay and just chatting away and, you know, coming up with different stuff. I would definitely say it's not. It seems to be smoother for me anyway. So at least I feel like content wise it's improved slightly, and I think visually the channel looks much better now. So I think reflecting on 2017, even though I was mad to think we could get 1K, and we did eventually start aiming for 500. I think getting 500 was a huge step, and then we learned so much along the way. I think 2017 for us was an absolutely fantastic year. I think some of the stuff that we're starting to bring in the channel was really good. I really loving the Wonder Trade stuff. I didn't think I would. I thought it'd be something different to do. But I really think I would, I would get the response that I did from everybody. That, like, so many new people have come to the channel basically because we're doing Wonder Trade now. Just the Wonder Trade Wednesday kind of stuff. And just talking to people on stream. I think that might be the best bit, is just me being able to actually interact with you guys. And then I didn't think that was going to take off as well as it did, and I'm delighted that it did. And then on top of that, I think the battling streams, that since we started to move them on the DS Wi-Fi battling streams on the Fridays and the Sundays, I think we really got a lot more people who come out to that now, who are able to actually see that now because of time zone difference and whatnot. Is when I do it on a Sunday, people tend to be more free in the different time zones, and they're able to actually relax and come in and enjoy the live stream. So I think a couple of things like that have definitely helped a lot, and I think the Let's Plays have definitely improved. I wish we had a league title. As you guys know, I do league plays, and I don't have a league title just yet. A bit disappointed. Wish we had one by now, but you know, I think the league stuff that we've done is actually been really cool. The couple of leagues that we've done, I think we've had a couple of really cool, really close battles as well. There's been one or two battles I can definitely hang my hat on and say I'm really proud of how we played in that battle. I think a lot of people can learn how to play from a couple of the battles I've had, but then of course there's several battles that I've had that I've absolutely atrocious in, so I wouldn't be pointing people to watch them, but I think overall, based off all that, I think it's I think 2017 has been a really good year overall. I think I'm really happy with it, and then as you guys asked, I did create the Discord server for you guys, so I'm going to give it a slight plug. If you want to, definitely go check it out. If you want to join, sign up, check it out in the description down below. We have like a couple of different things going on there the whole time, so definitely go check it out. But yeah, that was, I think 2017 was really good. I don't want to kind of go on about it anymore. I kind of want to start looking towards 2018 with you guys, because I don't want to drag this video too long. But for me, 2018, I think I'm going to stick with the 1K goal. I think 1K for end of 2018. I think that has to be the goal. We're at 500 now. I think it might seem a big gap, a big jump, and for me it is. I've been looking at like how many subs I need to get per week to be able to hit 500. I think if I remember correctly, it's 10 subs per week that our channel has to grow by to hit 1K by the end of 2018. But I think if we put enough effort in, that we should hopefully be able to get that growth. So I'm really hopeful that we can do it. I know it's a huge ask trying to get that many subs per week, especially for a channel like mine. It might not seem that big for a big channel, but for a channel the size of mine, getting 10 subs a week is a huge task. You know, it's a lot of work, and we really gotta be kind of hoping for a little bit of luck here, and hopefully more people can kind of come join the channel and whatnot. And we can grow a little bit. If we hit 1K, I'd be delighted. I think that's the really big goal. Again, breaking that 1K barrier is it's huge. I think, especially because there's so many PokeTubers within that kind of like 200 to 1K range. And when you break through 1K, you're seeing a little bit more, I think. So I definitely want to try and break through 1K. I think that's the real aim this year. So hopefully with the of course with you guys' support, and we'll definitely get there, and then I'll actually make some decent content for you guys to be able to actually enjoy and want to sub to. Moving on to content for you guys that you want to see, I definitely think we're going to be sticking with the Wonder Trade streams on Wednesdays. I really like that. It's really, really good fun. On Sundays, the vast majority of Sundays, I'm going to be aiming to stream some some DS video battles with you guys. I'm not going to keep it as open as I used to. I have been doing once I get Mega Evolution in Pokemon Ultra Sun, because as you guys know, playing through on that, and that takes time. But well, once we kind of get a Mega Evolution, I'm going to start implementing the different tiers and whatnot, so as to just to kind of balance the scales a little bit when it comes to making teams a little bit more equal. Because I know like some people actually want to battle me and have a fully competitive match, and some people just want to battle me just kind of have a bit of fun, whatever. And I kind of want to keep the streams a little bit more lighthearted for those who actually want to just go on and have fun. But then there is a few viewers actually want to come in and say, actually, I really don't want to have a competitive battle with you. So I definitely want to keep the streams very lighthearted, but at the same time I want to kind of bring in the different rule sets, so that people who really want to have a competitive battle can actually, you know, build a really competitive team and have a good go at me, and see how they match up against me and all that kind of stuff. And then of course for the people who just want to have a bit of fun, it means like they can just bring whatever and we can have a we'll have a cool fun battle like that. So definitely plan on just keep on doing those two streams. Monotype will be coming back too. I don't know what day I'm going to be able to stream Monotype on, because I do need to set time aside to be able to record stuff as well. So definitely kind of need to look at where I can squeeze that in. But I definitely plan on bringing Monotype back. Maybe Mondays for the start, but eventually we'll have to move that from Mondays to another day. So we'll have to wait and see. We have to wait and see on where that kind of goes first. But I do plan on bringing back Monotype to the channel. I think Monotype has been a very big staple of what we have been about for so long. I think it'd be a shame to kind of drop it, you know, if you know, for such a long time. I decided to drop it in December because I didn't feel like we can get a good run at a type, I should say, over December and kind of climb as high as we normally do on the Monotype ladder. So I figured we'll go through December. The meta will kind of settle in Monotype then as well, and we kind of go at Monotype then on, we can kind of go back on Monotype then on January, and we can kind of tackle that a little bit more head on. Then, right, so that's live streams, Monotype, all that kind of stuff. LP wise, Pokemon Ultra Sun will be going strong until we wrap it up. I'm going to do all the way up to the Pokemon League, and then a little bit of the post game, and then I'm going to wrap up the series after that. And we're going to take a very small break, and then I'm going to bring the next lock after that. I know I want to do some type of lock. I don't know what kind of type lock I'm going to do yet. No idea what game I'm going to do yet. But I am going to be bringing something else to you guys. One of the big parts that I actually really love doing is the Let's Play, because it's one of the main reasons why I started up the Pokemon channel, was to be able to find that kind of spark where I can love Pokemon again, and actually playing the Nuzlocke is the bit that kind of rekindled that for me, because I was kind of getting lost in the shuffle a little bit with competitive. I was starting to go bananas with it. So, but some of you guys already know that. But we will get a lock back on the channel once we finish Pokemon Ultra Sun, and I'm really looking forward to actually going back and doing a Nuzlocke again. Like, Ultra Sun it's fun and it's cool, enjoying the game, but the pressure of the lock, of doing a lock, is always kind of intense. So that will be back next lock. I would say mid-February, early March. I think we're going to do a lock, because I think we'll be done Ultra Sun by late January, and then I kind of want to see what I want to do, come up with and get everything right and ready for you guys before we go off and do a new new lock. So that'll be kind of plan with what we're going to be doing for our next LP, and we'll see how that goes. And then of course I always kind of curtail what locks and LPs we do depending on what Pokemon ends up releasing and whatnot. So we'll see how that goes along. But that's what we're kind of doing with that. And then last thing you guys are probably wondering about content wise is Pokemon League, like the draft format, all that kind of stuff. I'll be honest, I don't really have kind of a set plan for that. I know the SBN might be thinking about starting back up again in a while. I got a couple of invites to another couple of leagues, but I want to make sure everything's a solid fit for me first before I go do it. I think we've done so many draft leagues in a while, and I did need a bit of a break there for a little while, about September, and then when we went to do the SBN, it was such a short league, it was fine. But I think I like the grind middle of the year for me during league is a lot, because it is a lot of effort to do the leagues for me, because I do put a lot of effort into the team building aspect of it, just to make sure it's right, because I know a lot of you guys kind of look at the teams that I put together and try and see what I've done, and if it's not right, it does kind of blow up a little bit. But when it is right, it does kind of go, it does perform exceptionally well. So I do put a lot of effort into that, and I don't know when it comes to what league I'm going to be in. I don't know what the plan is yet for it. I do kind of want to see what's going to happen with that first. I'm definitely wanting to do league battles again, but the league has to be right for me before I kind of jump in and say, yeah, we're doing this, and we'll go full metal, because there is a good bit of time that I put into that when I do actually commit. So when it comes to league stuff, I do not know. I do plan on actually want to have a plan by January. If I don't have a plan by January, I know a lot of people actually want the competitive stuff on my channel, and what I was thinking I might do is that I might revive the old DS Wi-Fi battle series that I tried to do earlier on when I was a good bit smaller. But what I might be trying to do is revive that series where I would build a team around a certain Pokemon. I'd probably ask on Twitter and on Discord, in the Discord server, as to what the kind of team they want to see me, or what Pokemon they want to see me build a team around, and what tier and whatnot. And then I would build a team around that, you know, kind of might do that actually live, so you guys can actually see the thought process that I actually put into these certain things. And then like live on video rather than edit it out and just doing a team team recap. And then what I'll do is I'll ask for viewer battles to happen. So I'd be kind of asking on Twitter and on Discord for viewer battles. That was the kind of thing I was trying to do last time. Didn't quite kick off, but I might bring that back again if I just don't find the right fit for me league battle wise. I really want to find the right fit for me this time around. I think we might resurrect that series and see how that goes, and if we can get that up and running, nicely, I think that'd be a really, really cool series, because it's I'd be kind of, when we go to do that, if I decide to go do that, I'd be kind of really focused on people getting a really competitive battle in, because that's what the league formats I normally do are. They're like high end, the more high end competitive stuff. I think the SBN was the one time that wasn't really competitive, and then that was the aim when I went in. It was like, because I tried to use new different Pokemon. But I think the idea behind the DS Wi-Fi battles, that if I end up deciding to do them, I kind of would aim for them to be a bit more of a competitive matchup, whereas I keep the streams more lighthearted, like what we've been doing at the moment. Like, keep them in a certain tier, but like I'd be bringing more like gimmicky kind of stuff just for a bit of fun. But I keep the competitive, whereas the standalone battles on the channel, I want to keep them a bit more competitive, because like some people actually like looking at them and seeing like what different ways you can do different things and all that kind of things, and all that kind of stuff when it comes to certain Pokemon that I will probably build around. But that's what's kind of going to be coming up on the channel. Again, I think the key thing for me next year is definitely 1K. When it comes to content wise, I think we're going really, really well with what we're doing content wise, and then hopefully when it comes around to January and I kind of figure a couple of stuff out when it comes to like league and whatever, we might see one or two different things come out as well. But I think we're definitely doing great with the streams and whatnot. And 1K, road to 1K starts pretty much now, and hopefully we can hit 1K by the end of 2018. It'd be a huge milestone for me, I will not lie. I'd be ecstatic once we hit that 1K figure. But yeah, I think I've kept you guys long enough here. The video has gone nearly 19 minutes here now, over 19 minutes now. But I do want to thank you guys so much again for everything for all the support and love that you guys have shown to the channel over the last year. And hopefully we will continue to grow with you guys' support. But I won't keep you any longer. As always, with these update videos, if you've got any questions or comments or anything like that, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. Particularly the questions, because I will go through every one of them like I always do with my videos, and I'll answer any questions you guys have about the channel, about where we're going, stuff, anything like that. And yeah, again, I just want to give one more shout out to the Discord server. Definitely go check that place out. But yeah, I won't keep you guys any longer. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.